First, I got to give honor to God. I mean, I tell you what, we have had some adversity this season. We have grown leaps and bounds. I am just so proud of this basketball team, where we have been, and the buy-in from them, particularly on the defensive side of the ball, over the last probably 2 or 3 weeks of the season. We've known, I think, all year that we were talented. But we just, we had to grow. We had to grow up a little bit. And I think that this group has done such a good job of being patient, of staying positive, of locking in, and their confidence in each other, I think, is what really glares when you watch them play. The way they share the basketball, the way they encourage each other, and the way that they've begun to communicate as a group. So, as gratifying as the win is, I'm just so proud of the way we've grown from this season, from November until right now in March. I think, to me, that's kind of what this game is about. When you've got a young team, they've just done such a good job of staying locked in and working, putting the work in. And I think tonight was a result of all of that.
You talked about patience and staying positive. You followed behind pretty big early. Mm-hmm. What was your message to the team at that point?
Keep doing what you're doing. We've been in those positions. I think that's the beauty of the season for us. We've been in those positions during the year where we've gotten down. Shots weren't falling early. We were a little jittery. We're young. Belmont Abbey's a veteran group who's been in this position before. We're young, and most of our players had not been on this stage. So I knew we were going to be a little bit tight coming out in the first quarter. I knew, though, as long as we stayed locked in to the game plan, and as long as they trusted what they were doing, that we would be fine. And so that was the message early. Just stay locked in, keep doing the work, keep doing what you're doing, and we should be okay.
And Scarlett, this is March, so you expect close games, but this is your guys' second straight close game. How did that experience kind of help you guys tonight?
Just repetition. We've been there before. We trust each other, just like Coach said. We're starting to trust each other, communicate better. We just wanted to win. We did. We left it all out there. We made sure we did. We just kept picking each other up every step of the way.
Rebounding and second chance points were huge in this game. What was the plan there?
That's been the message, right? Like some nights it falls for us, just like everybody, and some nights it doesn't. We feel like rebounding is the separator. Rebounding indicates effort, and so we felt like, we always feel like when we come off the floor, if we got out-rebounded, we probably got outworked. And so we have been preaching over the last 2, 3, 4, 5 games, step on the floor, do the work on the boards. It also takes pressure off of you offensively, right? If you can get a second or a third shot, it takes pressure off of you when you take the first one. So, again, that's just, to me, that's part of the buy-in that we've gotten as a staff from our players, right? Everything we've been preaching to them, they've really been locked in and listening and trying to give us what we've asked for. And so, again, I couldn't be more proud of the effort tonight, particularly on the glass. That's one of the things that we yelled the loudest about in the locker room just now. So.
Scarlett, talk about a little bit about the mindset on the floor. We got down big, like you said. We would come back, we'd get within 2 and have a chance to tie it, turn the ball over, miss a shot, fall back down 6 or 8. We get it back to 2, and so it was, I think, late in the third quarter before we finally got back even again. What was the mindset on the floor? Every time we get close, we just couldn't get over the hump, and then finally we did there in the fourth quarter.
Keep fighting. We had to leave it all out there. We wouldn't let nobody get down on themselves. We just had to keep going, keep pushing. We knew we've been in that position before, as I talked about repetition. So it's just you get tired of the same thing. So we wanted to do something different and execute on boards, finish shots, and we got the win.
Coach, talk a little bit about the effort that Scarlett's given the last 3 games. I think 21, 28. I think she ended up with 21 or 23 tonight, but 7 big points right there at the end.
Scarlett's a scorer. She is a scorer. We have been talking about getting the looks and not making decisions too early, because she can hit a 3, she can put it on the floor and break a defense down. She can score on all 3 levels. And so one of the things that we've just been challenging her about is read a defense, right? You can score really any way they give it to you, you can take it. And I think in the last 3 games, you've just seen like a real level, calm kind of settle over her. And she's done a really good job. Her decision making has been excellent. And I think that's made a difference, like when to score it, when to dish it. I just think the maturity that we knew was there as a junior in this program has really stepped up. And obviously, when she's as good as she has been, we win games, right? Like it all works together for us. So I'm just super proud. She's also that kid in those moments. You talked about the last 7 points. She wants the ball. Everybody doesn't want the ball, and she wants the ball in those moments, and that makes her special as well. You got to have kids that want to be in those moments, and Scarlett's definitely one of those kids.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about the effort from Lauren Taylor, who really kept us in the game early with the rebounding. Another big double-double from her.
16 boards tonight, right? And I think a lot of the second chance points were her like cleaning up the glass and finishing right at the rim for us. So just that kid that we rely on for a lot of that, right? She can score as well, but she may be as valuable, if not more valuable, as a rebounder for us than she is even as a scorer. Because the rebounding leads to second chance opportunities for us, whether it's for her or her kicking the ball out and getting us more offense. So this is such a balanced team in terms of the things that they bring. And all 5, 6, 7, 8 of them that are in our rotation know exactly what we need from them. In the last 3 or 4 games, they've been delivering big. So you got to be proud of all of them just for the effort, understanding their roles, what we need, and then stepping on the floor and giving it to us.
All right. Congratulations. We'll see you
Thank you
tomorrow.
very much. Appreciate it.